why this piece of hair is doing this. You want the Fenty? You're so cute. You're just the cutest little thing. Okay, I need to start the video. Yeah. What's up, guys? Oh wait. What's up, guys? It's hiikyklyn here, and I am back with another video. Still not sure if I'm going to be posting this full video on Patreon or on YouTube, but I mean, you're watching it now, so I guess I chose. But hello. I have a kind of interesting story time situation to share with you. And I was just like, why not? I was gonna not make a video about this because there are many instances like this has happened, because that's just like the way that it works, and I never made a video about it, so I'm like, what's the point? But also, y'all might want to see this. You know what? I was also supposed to wear my Vecna shirt for this video. I decided last minute not to because I got really cold. So I put on this sweater. It's a matching sweater that I got with someone. They have the other color and I have this one. But I forgot what I was talking about. Without further ado, I'll stop talking, which I haven't really said much. But I'll stop talking and we can get right on into this week's video. So anyways, you see the title. I was almost on Stranger Things. I was almost casted on Stranger Things, booked for Stranger Things, whatever way that you want to word it.
I feel like I hate saying this because then everyone on Twitter is like, you're lying, I hate you. I was supposed to be in the video.
Really? There's not too much to the story, but let me just back up. Let me give you the full little rundown. Okay. I'm pretty sure this was last year, but literally they had just started filming. Let me see. Yeah, it was almost a year ago, and I think they had just started filming Stranger Things again for this last season. If you came from my other channel when I did the Max Mayfield transformation, I was literally like, I want to find a way to go to that cemetery and just recreate the run up that hill photo. They were in a cemetery in an open patch of grass that they put the tombstones and everything there, so there was basically they were in their own space and they were not bothering anybody else's graves. I was not about to be bothering anybody else's graves. Yeah, so basically in that video I had even said like, I really just want to go to the filming locations. I love that kind of stuff. And then on top of that, just to recreate the photo for the Max Mayfield transformation, which if you haven't seen that, go watch that because that was really interesting and funny. Purr. Yeah. I still have that costume and I love it, and I want somebody to have a costume party like tomorrow so that I can wear that. Like, I have so many things that I could be. Girl, let me know. Let me know. Anyway, so yeah, it's basically, I had said before that I wanted to go to the filming locations for Stranger Things just because I really like that kind of stuff. And then on top of that, I was like, I really would love and appreciate and be so grateful to have the opportunity to be on Stranger Things because they're on their last season and this show is literally history in the making. I mean, it's already history. So I am into the whole behind the scenes, table reads, like script breakdowns, scene breakdowns. I love everything about being on set, and I've been on set for things before. Like, yeah, I've been on set for things before and I've loved those experiences. I don't really even remember how much I got paid for these things, but the memories are literally what stick with me, and that's literally something that I could do, I don't know, 24 hours straight and not get paid for a single hour of it because I just love it that much. The only career in life that I'd be like, I could be an intern for this and I would genuinely be so happy knowing my bills aren't getting paid by it. Like, obviously the goal is to get paid, but like, you know what I mean? It's just something that genuinely makes me happy. But anyways, so getting back to the point, I really wanted to be a part of this last season that they were filming just because it's the last season and I love being on set and everything creative anyways. And I almost did. I came runner-up. I was this close, as I usually am with everything in life. And I was actually in the middle of vlogging. I don't remember which video I was vlogging, but I do have the screenshots. But I was in the middle of vlogging some video that's probably on the other channel now, my shadow band channel. And I had sent in my information to be booked for this role on Stranger Things, and I just didn't think anything else of it, because I was like, you know, there's so many people that send in their information for this, it's probably not gonna happen. But I was like, I'm gonna try. Like, you never know. And it's nothing but a thing for me to just hop in the car and skedaddle over there to film this. So I was like, why not? Literally, why not? So like I said, I sent in my stuff, went on about my business, and yeah, I just didn't think anything else of it. I was cutting my fruit and vlogging, and I got a text from someone with the casting office, the casting company that Stranger Things was working with, and I was just like, I get a text at 5:27 p.m. Hi, this is the person's name with casting, the company that they were using on Stranger Things 5. I received your submission to our casting call for the role that I was submitting for, and would like to put you up for consideration for this role. Would you be able to hold the filming dates while we send your photo to the assistant directors for final selection? They sent the filming dates. We would need you to be flexible for this booking. They also said you must be willing to have your hair cut to an 80s style for this show. Could be as short as shoulder length. And then also, if you're able to hold these dates, reply, and all that junk. I responded, we went back and forth. I sent my photos and my information and basically confirmed those dates. And so I responded an hour later, no, 30 minutes later. Me and this person were going back and forth literally until like 9:30 that night. We were sending information back, confirming this, confirming that, confirming this, confirming that. And I sent the last thing in, and they were like, beautiful, perfect. I'll send it to the assistant directors for, you know, them to decide what's gonna happen, as they often do. And I was like, great, thank you so much, thank you for your time, all of that junk. I went on about my business, and then I was like, now I just gotta wait, I guess. Just going along with the process that it usually is. I wasn't expecting for them to be like, sorry, we're not gonna go ahead with you, we went ahead with somebody else, because that's not really how that works. But I was just like, you know, I'm just gonna wait and see if they give me a text back, an email, call, whatever, because I have had instances where they did reach out over the phone and just asked me a few questions, and then we went ahead with booking and whatever. But you always have to play the waiting game, and so I was just like, girl, imagine that would have been so fire. Filming something that is set in the 80s, like a period piece, that seems so interesting to me. Like, I love that. I wasn't alive in the 80s, I wasn't here, I wasn't even being thought of in the 80s, and the show is just, like I said, literally history in the making, and it just has already been such a like monumental part of why streaming is as big as it is. Like, people were literally getting Netflix accounts solely to watch this show. But I've been talking too much, I'm rambling. I say all that to say I sent my information in, we conversated back and forth, they confirmed some things, I confirmed some things, and she even called one of my pictures beautiful, and I was like, thank you. But that's beside the point. I don't think it was that deep. I appreciate it, but yeah, I went back to what I was doing, and I was like, well, I guess I gotta wait. So I was cool with that. And I always give it to like a few days before, or like a week before the date that you're supposed to start filming, and all of that. And I did, and I hadn't heard anything, and I was like, ooh, it's looking a little bleak. It's not looking too good. I already had in the back of my mind that they might be choosing somebody else. When I tell you I'm always runner-up in life, always runner-up in life. Like, I'm always second place, I'm always I don't know what it is. I don't know. I was like, is this a sign? Is this protecting me from something? I don't know. But the day came for them to start filming and I still hadn't gotten any information back. So I was like, I guess they went with somebody else. Good for them. I can't wait to see who they chose, genuinely. I'm gonna watch this season and be looking for that character that I was like almost booked for, but I was just like, dang, that would have been so interesting. Like, I haven't filmed something in so long. The last thing that I filmed was a Kane Brown music video. You can see me if you look, which is more than I got in the past with some things. That was super fun, but this would have been something completely different and it would have been a featured role. Obviously, when one door closes, as they say, another one opens. Don't know where that other door is. I don't know if it closed already. I don't know if it's cracked. I don't know if the door is broken. I don't know where the door is though. That's the most important thing. I'm like trying to find that door of opportunity that just opened when that one closed and I don't know where it is. So we'll get to that at some point, I guess. I don't know. Maybe something interesting is going to come up in the future. I have no idea. But looking forward to more experiences with being on set and filming things because I love that so much. But yeah, that's basically it. Either way, like I said, I'm so excited to see who they went with instead of me and how they put the scene together and if they had lines that are different than what they were going to be or whatever. Like, I'm so excited to see what that is. I don't even think that there's a release date currently for Stranger Things 5. But again, yeah, it was just a whole thing because this is literally history. Like, this is literally history. But that's basically the gist of it. I was almost casted and booked for a featured role on Stranger Things and that would have been super cool. I had the perfect hair for it at the time and I would have loved that, but it's okay. It's fine. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and just make this a video because it's interesting. And like I said, I wasn't going to because this happens a lot when you're trying to get booked for certain roles and things like that. Like, you know, not every time is it a yes. Most of the time in this industry, it's a no. So it is what it is, but I just thought it was cool that I was even something close enough to what they wanted and what they were looking for and who they wanted to work with. So hoping that I am going to continue to be that and that people will continue to want to work with me and that I'll fit the vibe of what they are looking for. And I mean, I guess you guys will see if that happens too, but that's all I had to say. Yeah, it just would have been so cool to be on set and filming and all of that. And yeah, but that's the story time. And yeah, I don't know. That's basically all that there is to it. I hope this wasn't boring. I hope this was interesting. Like I said, I wasn't gonna make it a video because this happens a lot in this industry, but I am behind on my uploads and I thought this was interesting, so I was like, why not share? Why not? But yeah, so I guess that's all that I have for you. This is a short one, I think. I mean, I rambled, but it's kind of a short story time. There's not really much to it. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more and you want to be updated on if I ever get booked for anything else interesting in life, then subscribe. That would be appreciated. This is my new channel. I had another one and it got shadow banned for no reason. So
they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
all of my thousands of subscribers are now gone. They don't know where I am and that's trash. But I'm here on this new channel, so if you want to subscribe and you want to see what happens in the future with other things in my life, subscribe and like the video, just because, you know, that helps the video get discovered, and also like it lets me know that you liked it and that you weren't just like
Okay.
I was gonna say I might vlog in the future if I do get booked for some other stuff very soon, but I don't know because that's kind of difficult and On top of that, I just don't want to seem like an annoying influencer. I'm not an influencer, but I don't want to seem like that. Like, I want it to be known that this is a profession that I respect and that I'm not just here waving a camera around to get views. So, I don't know. We'll see. But yes. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, like it. And if you want to see more, then subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.